I got asked to make a settings video for Hell Let Loose in my latest Hell Let Loose video, so I'm just going to show you all my settings. I realized that there's a lot of new players coming over here, and they're just kind of out here just winging default settings and got all the motion blur and all that stuff. So here are my settings. It's going to be the first tab, gameplay. It's also where you change your clan tag. Field of view, no matter what video game I'm in. I play mouse and key, so I jack my field of view as high as it'll go. Some of you controller players may want it to be a little bit lower. Manual bolt cycling I have turned off because I don't want to like go into a reload or something like that whenever I could like pull out a pistol. And you can just stop and do whatever. If I see anything crazy, I'll go over it. I always have my HUD display on. I like to know what's going on. I like to be able to see, you know. Some people have that stuff turned off for realism. I like to have it on so I can know which way is where to call people out on. If you don't turn hints off on the bottom right of the screen or the top right, you'll always have stuff popping up, so I would turn that off. Kick requests, I always have them turned on because there's always some idiot that's team killing or doing something, and we might as well just vote kick them out. Here's all my settings for markers, nameplates. I think most of this stuff's default, or maybe I jacked it all the way up. You know, I want to be able to see my teammate as far as possible. My controls. I have lean toggle and all this stuff turned off because I'd rather press and hold. I don't mess with you. Right here's all your controller stuff. I don't know nothing about controller. I don't play controller. So there's that. Keyboard and mouse, here are my settings. I do, yeah, crouch toggle is on. I do like to be able to just tap crouch and be in crouch and not have to sit there and hold it. Alright, video, this is probably what everyone came for. This right here will change to custom when you start changing all these settings, but this is what I found works best. In my Steam launcher, like, I don't have any special launch settings, like a code or anything in there. I have that default, and this is all the settings that I run. These two right here, motion blur and the SSAO, turn those off. Get rid of all that motion blur and sickness. I mean, you're still gonna have, like, you get hit with, you know, arty or something, you still have the effect. And if you get suppressed by bullets, you'll still, you know, have motion blurring, but like, not when you're turning right to left. You know, the world's not gonna motion blur when you're running around, looking around. Foliage, I have on medium. You could have this on low if you want, but I do like, you know, I like the bushes to look like bushes and not Play-Doh. View distance I have on high. That's probably your most important setting to have, you know, turned up from all your other settings. It shouldn't kill your FPS, but view distance, you want it to have, you want to be able to see. This game's really all about reaction because there ain't no like name tags for enemy or anything. So knowing uniforms and just kind of being able to look at people and see motion. A lot of people, you know, they move up and they sit for a minute and they wait for motion. A lot of people won't see you if you're sitting still. Keybindings, that's all your preference. Marking, I got that as my middle mouse button. My infantry settings, every game I play, my crouch is my back mouse button, and then my prone is the forward mouse button. So that's how I crouch and stuff on mouse and key. I ping with the middle click. And I also switch weapons that way too. Well, with the middle, not a click, but you know, the middle scroll up and down is how I switch my weapons, or like toggle through everything. When I'm running squad leader, I don't hit the infantry slot 9 button. I don't take my fingers off of WASD to smack 9 to pull out my damn compass or whatever to my stopwatch to build a garrison. I just scroll up and it takes me to the bottom of it. Driver, I don't think I really. Horn, left mouse button, I'm pretty sure that's all kind of all got changed whenever I changed my infantry stuff. Admin, that's for if you run a server. I've never done anything in that. Here's your controller settings. Once again, I don't play controller, don't know nothing about it. Audio settings, all this changes because some people's mics are ridiculous. So I'll be in a match, and if there's a lot of people that have just loud mics, I have to come in here and mess with leadership volume. Music sound effects, I always have that on 0%. Sound effects, master volume, have 100, and then I try to adjust everyone else's, you know, volumes and keep that at 100 because I want to be able to hear footsteps and any kind of movement. I want to be able to hear cars in the distance approaching or trying to flank. And then my microphone volume's on 80%. All my friends say I sound all right in game. Microphone volume's pretty much all just kind of preference. But that's my settings. Don't forget to change your clan tag. Right now mine's solo. Sometimes it's USMC or sometimes it's just something funny. If you see me on there, join my squad. I'll probably be a squad leader. Also, a pro tip, just don't run rifleman. You got all these other things. If you're German and if the German squad don't have a machine gunner, these machine guns are too like OP not to be running. If you're support, so your support guy drops ammunition. Start out, you'll have one. When you become an ammo carrier, you'll have, you know, you'll be able to carry ammunition for your team too. But this is so your squad leader can build garrisons. There should always be a machine gunner. A medic's better than just a basic rifleman. I mean, assault is better than just a basic rifleman. You can help build and stuff. I don't know. Riflemen you can help build too, and drop ammo apparently. But I think riflemen are like the most useless class on here when you have all this other stuff. Engineer, you can build stuff. You level up engineer to level 3. You can carry a satchel and, you know, put bombs on tanks and bombs on like heavily fortified buildings, and you'll blow up everybody in them. Anti-tank is pretty much the same thing as a rifleman, but guess what? You know, you get a bazooka, RPG, you know, to shoot tanks. So seriously, there's only 6 spots in a squad. You got an officer, which is 1. You can be a medic, 2, support, 3, machine gun, 4, anti-tank, 5, engineer, 6. These 2 classes are bozo. And then automatic rifleman, you know, pretty useless, but, you know, suppressive fire is always good. I appreciate you guys. I hope you're having a good time playing Hell Let Loose. I know Epic Games just got Hell Let Loose, and apparently they had a big free weekend, and a lot of new players are on servers. So if you see me out there, just join up and, you know, let's play some games. And don't be upset if you die. You're going to die a lot in Hell Let Loose. Think of World War II. We were just throwing numbers at beaches. You know what I mean?